series, then you'll know I love those too. And I love Bellsprout and its subsequent evolutions. But I think I'm gonna have to go with maybe the Pokemon that I'm the most bored with in this, and it's probably gonna be Ivysaur. And again, I like Ivysaur, but it's just a case of, it was up against Pokemon that I liked more. Now, my least favorite electric Pokemon. I mean, off the bat, one of my favorite electric Pokemon of all time. Electric Pokemon, did I say that right? One of my favorite electric Pokemon of all time is Magneton, but that's not what this is about. This is about the least favorite, and I think it's gonna be Jolteon. It was between Jolteon and Raichu, if I'm being honest. I actually think it's Raichu. Okay, this is easy. I already picked Dugong before. Fighting, I do think my job looks a little weird, and so does Hitmonlee, but Hitmonlee makes me feel more disturbed than Machop does, and so it's gonna go to Hitmonlee. Okay. Let's see. I don't know what Nido this is, but whatever Nido that one is, it's that one. That's my least favorite of this bunch. Now, moving on to my least favorite ground Pokemon. Okay, I'm gonna admit a lot of these are boring to me, but it's not necessarily that I don't like them. Off the bat, I'm right now in between Sandslash, Onix, and Rhydon. No, it's Sandslash. Sandslash just looks kind of weird. My least favorite flying Pokemon. Fearow or Spearow, whichever one. I think it's Spearow. My least favorite Psychic. I've been playing Smash Ultimate online recently, and I've been playing as Mewtwo, and I've really been enjoying having Mewtwo as my main in Smash Ultimate. So Mewtwo's really gone up in my rankings for like favorite Pokemon. But again, that's not what this is about. I really thought I was gonna have an easier time being like, oh yeah, there's a bunch of Pokemon I dislike, but then I keep focusing on the Pokemon that I do like. But again, let's hone in on maybe the more boring one, which I'm gonna have to say is Kadabra, just because I like Abra and Alakazam more than Kadabra, and so I guess that's why I'm going with that. My least favorite bug Pokemon. It's between Venomoth and Pinsir. There we have it. My least favorite rock Pokemon. Okay, so now that Sandslash isn't an option, we're between Onix and Rhydon, and I'm gonna have to go with Rhydon because I mean Onix isn't that bad, but I do find Onix kind of boring. But I think conceptually Onix is kind of like if like an Onix existed in real life and it was like this giant worm made of rocks, that'd be kind of cool. Okay, Ghost. We are limited to just the Ghastly evolution line. I like all three of these if I'm being honest, but probably Haunter is the most, or the least interesting of the bunch. But again, I like all three of them a lot. And again, with the Dratini line, I like Dratini, I like Dragonair, and I like Dragonite. But I guess Dratini is the most boring of the three. I don't know. I'm not gonna bother with that. I mean, what is this? Again, I love Magneton, I love Magnemite, I like Magneton. Like, I'm just picking my least favorite of the two. Oh, this is easy. I hate Clefable. You know, if you've seen my tier list videos, you know how much I hate Clefable. So that was actually a moment that I enjoyed just now. Like, this is what I came here for, is to make people know how much I hate this thing. My least favorite starter. I mean, if we're gonna consider Pikachu and Eevee as the starters, then I guess Pikachu. My least favorite gimmick form. Off the bat, I am not enjoying this Gyarados, and I don't like what they did to Mewtwo, so I think I'm gonna go with Mewtwo. And then my least favorite legendary. I like all 5 of these, but I think I'm gonna have to go with Articuno on this one. Ursaring, but I do like Ursaring more than I like Stantler. I think Stantler's face is just kind of weird to me. Like, it looks like a bulldog and a deer at the same time, and I like bulldogs, but like, it doesn't work on a deer. I don't know. Let's see. My least favorite fire Pokemon. I like all of these, but Quilava's probably the most boring out of all of them. My least favorite. Oh my god, Gen 2 has such good water Pokemon between Chinchou and Wooper and Slowking. They're very cute. I'm gonna go with what is this thing's name? Oh, Orquillfish. It's Octillery, and it's something with an R, but I can't remember what its name is. I'm gonna go with that thing, even though I can't remember its name. My least favorite grass. Oh, okay, so they showed the like more extensive trailer of Pokemon Legends ZA, and Chikorita was announced as one of the starters, which I was very excited by because I love Chikorita, I love Bayleaf, and I love Meganium. And I know that there's a lot of Chikorita haters out there, and I just want to say, if you're listening and you're one of them, you'll never win. Chikorita will always come out on top, and I'm just gonna say this is me extending an olive branch to you. Choose happiness, you know what I mean? Like, choose to enjoy Chikorita, because you're really denying yourself the fun and whimsy by being a Chikorita hater. I just don't get it. It's a dinosaur, flower, plant Pokemon. It's like, it's so cute. Meganium is one of my favorite Pokemon designs of all time, so I don't know. I encourage you to choose happiness, but anyway, Skiploom. Although I watched Pokemon Concierge, and this was in it, and I thought it was really cute. Okay, my least favorite electrical Pokemon from Gen. I'm probably gonna go with Lantern, just because I think I would have liked Chinchou more by itself if it didn't evolve into this, because I think this is kind of boring. My least favorite fighting Pokemon. Oh no, Ice. What is it? Sneasel or Weavile? I think it's Sneasel. I don't know. I just don't like it. Ew, Tyrogue. That thing is creepy looking. I've never liked it. That's such a weird color to pick. It looks like just like exposed flash. I don't know. I'm gonna go with. It's between Ariados and Quillfish. Probably Quillfish. Least favorite ground Pokemon. Larvitar, probably. Yeah. Least favorite flying Pokemon. Mantine is flying. That's interesting. It's probably gonna be Skiploom again. I'm hoping that's its name because I keep calling it that, and you know, I'm just gonna say it now. I'm pretty like 10 minutes into the video at this point, but I just want to say, if I call a Pokemon by the wrong name, please forgive me. You know what I mean? It's not like I make like videos about Pokemon all the time, so they just slip by me. But anyway, my least favorite Gen 2 Psychic Pokemon would probably have to be, I'm between Celebi and Smoochum. used to love Celebi as a kid, and I don't know, it fell off for me. Gen 3, Gen 3, Gen 3. Oh, I love Kecleon, it's so cute. My least favorite Gen 3 Pokemon has got to be, or well, normal Pokemon is Linoon. That thing is creepy. It looks like something that would wreak havoc in your backyard. Like maybe like you would like let your dog out into the yard to like go, you know, do its business, and this thing would like harass your dog. Anyway, moving on to my least favorite Gen 2 fire Pokemon. Limited options, but two of my favorite Pokemon, fire Pokemon of all time right here, Torkoal and Camerupt. I do like Numel. It's between Numel and Castform, but I think Castform is kind of charming in how weird it is, and so I'm gonna have to go with Numel on this one. I hope it's included in the frame, but there's something so funny to me about seeing just the words favorite baby in the bottom right. Okay, moving on, my least favorite water Pokemon. Oh, I love so many of these water Pokemon. These are among my favorite. Off the bat, it's gonna be between Carvana and Relicanth. I'm gonna go with Carvana. I was leaning toward Relicanth, but I kind of hate that thing, but I do like Sharpedo. I think Sharpedo's cute. Okay. My least favorite grass Pokemon. I like a lot of these. Some of these, again, my favorite, but, I'm gonna go with Shiftry. I think this thing is just, I don't like its, like, teeth hanging out like that. Like, it looks like an old guy with a handlebar mustache, and then is like gritting his teeth at you. Is that the word, gritting? Yeah, gritting his teeth, whatever. Anyway, least favorite electric Pokemon. I'm sorry, but that thing is it's cursed. I don't know, something's wrong with it. Least favorite ice Pokemon. Probably Glalie. I think it has to do with the teeth. Like, close your mouth and like relax a little. Like, why are they both grimacing? My least favorite fighting Pokemon probably gonna be Hariyama. Again, I don't hate him. It's just sort of like the most boring one out of this one. Least favorite poison, easily Dustox. Its eyes, I think, are just what do it. Like, well, don't do it for me is what I should be saying. Least favorite ground Pokemon. Ground Pokemon. It's between Baltoy and Nincada. Probably Nincada. Least favorite flying Pokemon. Oh, yeah, probably Ninjask. I was gonna say I love all of these, but that's not true. My least favorite psychic Pokemon. Oh, I love Deoxys. My least favorite psychic Pokemon. In this case, it's between Grumpig and Baltoy. Not Claydol. I love Claydol. Claydol's one of my favorite psychic Pokemon. I'm gonna go with Baltoy just because it's a little boring in its design. Least favorite bug Pokemon. Probably Nincada again. Am I saying? I don't know. Whatever. Who cares? Least favorite rock Pokemon. I love Nosepass. It's Aeron. I forget its name, but this one. I know it has little teeth, but it just looks like it has a gummy bite, and it like makes me uncomfortable. Okay, my least favorite ghost Pokemon. Love Sableye. I'm probably gonna have to go with Shuppet. I don't know. Least favorite dragon Pokemon. I was gonna say Shelgon, but it's actually Bagon or Bagon, whatever you want to call it. Least favorite dark Pokemon. Well, Shiftry's gonna take it. Steel Pokemon. Oh yeah, Jirachi is steel. You know, you live and you learn. This thing again. Sorry, I don't remember its name. Least favorite fairy Pokemon. What's this thing? It's Meryl. Azumarill. silly. Okay, gimmick form. I mean, this doesn't really mean that much to me. I'm just giving it a quick look over and being like, okay, which one of these looks the most stupid? And then this one takes the award, so there we have it. Least favorite, legendary. I kind of like all of these. I think if I had to pick, this is hard. I don't know, Groudon. It kind of has the same mouth situation that Shiftry has going on with the whole handlebar mustache and a grimace. Anyway, moving on to Gen 4, my least favorite normal Gen 4 Pokemon, and Pipperl's face really, tickled me. I don't know, guys, which one. I mean, you all know. Or actually, why am I? It's Pruggly. I don't know how I didn't see it, but Rotom. I love Rotom. Heatran, I don't really like that thing. Least favorite water Pokemon. Again, love Rotom. I forget what these things are called. It's like Gastodon or something like that, right? It's something gas. I don't know. I don't know. Gastrointestinal Don. Yeah, that's probably my least favorite one. Least favorite grass Pokemon. I like all of these, but probably this version of Shaman. I'm trying to think, Badoo. Yeah, it's probably this version of Shaman. I don't really like it. My least favorite electric Pokemon. Love these guys. Okay, I'll shut up about how much I love Rotom. Pichu with like a little guitar is so cute. I'm probably gonna have to go with Luxio. I don't know, it's just a little boring. Least favorite ice Pokemon. That thing. This is Sneasel, Weavile, right? Anyway, least favorite fighting Pokemon. Oh, I actually like all of these Pokemon. What's his name? Monferno. Yeah, it's gonna be a no for Monferno, and I don't dislike it, but oh baby, it's not even a question. I hate that thing. Okay, ground Pokemon. Least favorite ground Pokemon. It's probably gonna be Gastrointestinal Dawn again. Least favorite flying Pokemon. That's probably gonna go to Mantike. Being flying is so weird to me. Oh, this thing can fly. Least favorite psychic Pokemon. I don't dislike any of these. I'm between these three or this. I don't like this one's face. It kind of bothers me. No, I don't dislike it. No, I'm sticking to it. It's not that big of a deal. It won't end up being my least favorite Pokemon of all time. So it's. I don't have to get too caught up on the details of this. My least favorite bug Pokemon. Probably one of the Wormadims, and then this one's the most ugly one. So rock Pokemon. Oh, these are all cute. Well, and this one being the cutest. Rhyperior, I don't know. No, but I like Rhyperior. What is this, like Sheldon or Shieldon or I like all of these Pokemon. I'm just gonna stick with Rhyperior. I don't know, I don't Froslass and Spiritomb. I actually think I'm gonna go with Spiritomb on this one. Right? Yeah. Alright, continuing with none other than the Gen 4 Dragon Pokemon. I would say this version of Dialga because I don't particularly love it, but it feels kind of like a cop-out, so I'm gonna go with Kabite. My least favorite dark. There we have it. My least favorite. This is very. What is it like? Bronzong and Bronzor. Actually, but only this Wormadam. Interesting. I'm gonna go with no. Actually, yeah, no. Actually, I was. There we go. Wait, did I call these fairy Pokemon? I'm stupid. Anyway. Oh. Well, Togekiss is my least favorite Togepi evolution, and so that's not that bad. Oh, my least favorite starter. It's gonna have to go to Monferno. I'm sorry. I already picked it, so it's like I'm not putting any additional blood on my hands. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie. I do not like this Lucario, so I'm gonna pick that one. My least favorite legendary. Well, you already know. That version of Shaman. We are on it now. On to Gen 5. My least favorite Gen 5 normal. I'm just gonna ignore those things on the bottom row. My least. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of them I don't like. I don't like these three. I don't like. I'm forgetting all of their names. I'm gonna be very honest with you. I'll just be. I won't pretend to, like, you know, maybe in that moment I was stalling so that I could remember what their names were, but I think the panic set in and I realized I wasn't gonna remember, so I'll just be honest and tell you I don't know it, and then we can move on. Anyway, let's move on. I think this thing's name is Heatmore, and ew, but I also don't like this. I didn't know that, guys, I swear I know Pokemon, but I don't know why. It's like something with a V, right? Like Victini. I'm forgetting all of these Pokemon names. I don't know, maybe like Gen 5 is one of the generations I'm least familiar with. I'll tell you one thing though. Pampor is one of my favorite. This thing is so freaking cute. It is adorable. Anyway, okay, so it's between Basculin and then Frillish or whatever. Which one of these two is Frillish? But I honestly do not like Basculin. Either one, but you know, we'll just go with that one. My least favorite Gen 5 grass Pokemon. I've recently become a huge fan of Sewaddle. I don't know if this is intentional, and it feels like it is, but it kind of looks like a Dracula vampire with this like big, you know, like cape on its back and its sharp teeth. So I thought that was a really cute design element, and I thought it was, you know, very pleasing. Anyway, Just give me a second. I know it. Like, how do I know Durant, but I don't know this things, and I know Swaddle. I know this Pokemon's name. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself. Dwebble. Oh my gosh. Okay, see, my brain does work. Anyway, this. My least favorite rock Pokemon. I don't know what this thing is, but I don't like it. My least favorite ghost Pokemon. Oh, I love Chandelure. What the heck is that? I think I'm just gonna go with, can I say something crazy? But these are kind of like growing on me. I don't hate them as much as I used to. Probably that. Okay, least favorite dragon Pokemon. Jeez, I do not like that. That looks like that's gonna sound mean. You know, like when little kids will like a kindergartner will do a drawing and then some like actual like an adult artist will then oh this artist, the dad turned his kid's drawing into like an actual whatever. This is what it looks like if like someone were to turn their kid's drawing into like a more perceivable piece of art. I hope that made sense. Anyway, moving on to my least favorite dark Pokemon. I actually like a lot of these, so I'm having a hard time here. Probably this cat one, and I love cats in real life, but I just do not like this thing. My least favorite steel book. What is this, guys? What? For those of you that know, what is this? And again, I realize at this point I'm not gonna get a comment, but I'm just asking. These things like cling cling or something like that, and I don't like it. Oh, I guess this one. Whimsicott, Scott, right? Or Whimsicott something. Least favorite starter from this generation. Probably that thing. And then, do I have to participate in this? We'll just do this one. That thing makes me feel uneasy. My least favorite legendary from this generation, I think, is gonna have to be. I know its name, but it's not coming to me at the moment, and so I don't want to waste time trying to remember. Moving on to the Gen 6 normal Pokemon. A lot of Furfrou, which I forgot that they like look differently than the base level Furfrous, but I'll be honest, I don't like any of them. I honestly, out of all of them, no, actually I think the Heart Furfrou is kind of cute. Okay, wait, why is this in Gen 5 and in Gen 6? What the heck is going on here? We're having some repeat guys and I'm not appreciating it. Anyway, let's pay attention. Like I wanna not pick like the little gimmick forms, and so that I'm actually picking a Pokemon, not like an aesthetic of a Pokemon. And so I'm gonna pick this rabbit. My least favorite Gen 6 fire Pokemon. Oh, what is this thing called? Not Litleo. Is it Litleo? Whatever, I don't like that one. My least favorite water Pokemon of this generation, which is, no, it's like Barnacle and Barnacle or something. I don't know. My least favorite grass Pokemon. This thing looks so funny. So I'm gonna pick that. Well, actually, it's kind of cute. I don't know. Probably this. Least favorite electric Pokemon. Okay, we're gonna pick from the ones that like. Well, I'm not doing all that. So these three. What is this, like Heliolisk or something like that, or something like that? I don't know. My least favorite Gen 6 ice Pokemon. Probably this one. Least favorite fighting Pokemon. Hawlucha. I do not like Hawlucha at all. Least favorite poison Pokemon. Oh, I like both of these, and I'm not gonna pick one of these because it feels like a cop-out. Is this it? This is such a like not. What is this thing's like Mardamar or something like that. I love Klefki. I mean, I guess that one gets it again. Least favorite fairy Pokemon. I'm not the biggest fan of this thing, so that one can be my choice. My least favorite starter. I don't really hate any of these if I'm being honest. Like if I had to pick one. I don't know. Probably that one. I tried to spare it earlier, but then it came back again, and well, you know, I had to be honest. Guys, I'm getting kind of tired of this gimmick form category. Okay, let's see. My least favorite legendary. I would say this rock thing. I remember seeing a Pokemon movie with it, and I thought it was kind of annoying. Okay, Gen 7, my least favorite Gen 7. Now, I will entertain the like regional variants. So, you know, I know I said like, oh, I'm not gonna lean into the gimmick forms, but I don't consider these gimmick forms in my mind. I don't know. What is this thing like Null? I'm gonna go ahead and put Null in there, whatever the heck its name is. Least favorite fire Pokemon. Oh, I actually like all of these. I guess if I had to pick, it would be that one. My least favorite Gen 6 or Gen 7. The thing is, I really like the Gen 7 Pokemon, so this is going to be a little difficult. I don't know which Tapu this is, but it's probably going to be that one because I don't really like the Tapus that much. Least favorite grass Pokemon. Oh, okay, I really like these. I'm not trying to be like boring by picking the Tapus, but I really dislike them the most. They're kind of boring to me. Least favorite electric Pokemon. Oh, Charjabug is so cute. I'm gonna have to go with sorry. Least favorite ice Pokemon. Maybe I'm between Alolan Vulpix and Alolan Sandslash. I really like Abominable. I think this is probably my favorite of these 5, but I'm gonna go with Sandslash. Okay, my least favorite fighting Pokemon of Gen 7 is going to be. Oh, I like all of these. This is so cute. I'm probably gonna have to say, this one. My least favorite poison type. Ooh, I like all of these. Well, no, I'm lying. I don't like that one. My least favorite ground type is this. Was this not in the previous category? I'm so confused. Guys, I don't. No offense to Ultimate Favorite Pokemon Picker, but they're making me confused here. Least favorite flying Pokemon. What's this thing called? Drumbeak. I think it's like the least interesting of all of them. Least favorite psychic Pokemon. this say? What is this, like Meltan or something? I never really, no, we'll pick this version. I never really liked it. Least favorite fairy Pokemon. There we have Primarina. Least favorite fairy Pokemon is gonna have to go to. I did not know that Alolan Vulpix was fairy type. It seems as though I don't know anything. Tapu. What is it? Tapu Koko? I don't know. Anyway, least favorite starter. Well, actually. No offense, but yeah, I do not like that thing. Least, oh, well, I guess they consider these the gimmick forms. My least favorite gimmick form is gonna have to be Alolan Persian, and then my least favorite legendary, would have to be, probably this. Okay, I'm getting back to the Pokemon that I know the names of, so worry not. Okay, the Gen 8 normal Pokemon. I do not like Alolan Linoon, Galarian Linoon. That thing makes me uncomfortable. My least favorite fire Pokemon from Gen 8 would probably be, I like all of, no I don't, I'm lying, probably, if I had to pick, probably this one. Don't ask me its name. My least favorite water Pokemon, oh I have to like scroll down a little bit for this one. My least favorite water Pokemon, this is a water Pokemon, what is this thing called? It's like, it's not Cupfu, it's something else. I don't know. I don't like that thing. My least favorite grass Pokemon. Okay, I guess I have to. I'll just leave it here instead of scrolling back up. I love all of the like different Applin forms. This thing, what the heck? I do not like that. Least favorite electric Pokemon from Gen 8 would have to be. Probably Morpeko. I'm not the biggest fan of Morpeko. My least favorite ice Pokemon from Gen 8. This like, honestly, it's the Mr. Mime. My least favorite fighting Pokemon would have to be, I can't remember that thing's name, but I just don't like it. It's weird looking to me. It's like a bear with like the mouth of a snapping turtle, but that it can also fight. I don't know. I don't really like it. It's visually kind of like obnoxious to me. What is my favorite, or least favorite poison Pokemon? I actually like all of these, but I don't. What is it? Eternatus. I'm not really the biggest fan of that thing. Least favorite Gen 8. Not even a question. My least favorite flying Pokemon. How much is that lying Pokemon? My least favorite flying Pokemon. Just out of it being kind of boring, least favorite fairy Pokemon of this generation. Again, I'm not leaning into these weird variations. I think I'm gonna pick. I'm kind of leaning toward Milcery, but it's not. No, it's Alchemy. I don't really like that one. Is that what its name? Alchemy, whatever. My least favorite starter is gonna go to that nasty little thing. And then my least favorite gimmick. Okay, let's give it a quick look around and or look over and see which one, visually disturbs. There we have it. My least favorite legendary is gonna be the big-headed squirrel on the horse's back. Okay, Gen 9. I'm almost, in the, we're nearing the moment where I'm gonna have to make the decision, but my least favorite Gen 9 normal Pokemon. Oh boy, this is actually kind of harder. I would, cop out and pick Ursaluna just because it's, like, not my favorite. I'm probably gonna have to pick Winkleweenie or whatever. I do not like that thing. My least favorite fire Pokemon of this generation. Oh boy. I wasn't really a fan of the like robot versions of the Pokemon. But again, that feels whatever. I'll just pick it. It's a Pokemon in the game. I don't know why I'm giving myself such a hard time. My least favorite water Pokemon, Veluza, actually. Yeah, it's gonna be Veluza. My least favorite grass Pokemon from this generation is probably gonna be, what is this, like, Bramblin and Bramblin 2. My least favorite electric Pokemon. I got a shiny, what is this, Kilowattrel. I got a shiny Kilowattrel the other day when I was casually playing. It wasn't very exciting because it doesn't look very cool, but I was like, oh, look, it's a shiny. Anyway, that being said, my least favorite ice Pokemon. This thing, I am not a fan of it. My least favorite, what is this, fighting Pokemon? I actually like all of these, well, the normal ones, but I'm gonna have to go whatever that is. I didn't play the DLC all the way through. My least favorite poison Pokemon would have to be. That thing's taking the cake again. My least favorite. What is this, ground Pokemon? I mean, it's kind of like easy to be able to pick one of these, but like it's true, I don't like them. My least favorite flying. I actually like all of these. This one's kind of cool, actually. I can't even lie. It's gonna be Kilowattrel again. Least favorite psychic Pokemon. I don't know. What is it, like Monkey Dory or something like that? I don't know. They're just weird to me. Least favorite bug Pokemon. Least favorite bug Pokemon is going to go to Lokex. I hate that thing. Least favorite. What is this? Rock or Steel? Rock. My least favorite rock Pokemon is going to go to. I mean, like, what are these two things? I'll just pick it. I don't know. It's not gonna be one of the ones, so it's fine. My least favorite ghost Pokemon. Probably like the Bramblin evolution again. Or maybe this is Bramblin in the other least favorite of all time. So let's get into it. My least favorite normal type. Eradicate is taking it. I'm not even gonna lie, I hate that thing. My least favorite fire type. This isn't very stacked. This isn't a very stacked category. I definitely think that Pyroar, yeah, it's not Litleo. Litleo is the baby one. Pyroar is gonna take that one for me. My least favorite water Pokemon. Oh boy, I don't want to pick one of these two because it feels like lazy. My least favorite water Pokemon. Okay, it's between Remoraid and Gastrodon, and I think Remoraid is gonna take it for this category. My least favorite grass Pokemon. Again, I'm trying my best to, you know, not pick the legendaries or like the weird Pokemon just because they feel like a cop out. Okay, I looked it up. None other than Ferrothorn. I would have never guessed that thing's. I would have never guessed that thing's name, but yes, Ferrothorn is gonna take it for this category. Stunfisk, it's not even a question. I hate that thing so much. My least favorite ice Pokemon. I think it's gonna go to Baxcalibur. My least favorite fighting Pokemon. I'm gonna eliminate these four from the running. I'm gonna say Hawlucha. I really do not like Hawlucha. My least favorite. Wait, did I skip on? Oh no, okay. My least favorite poison Pokemon has got to be. It's Skuntank. Let's be real. It's Stunky and Skuntank are like two of my least favorite Pokemon of all time. Which, I mean, not to bury the lead here, but who knows how it's gonna shake out. Stay tuned. We're almost there. Okay, my least favorite ground Pokemon. Stunfisk. My least favorite flying Pokemon. I genuinely don't really hate any of these. If I'm being honest. Actually, I lied. I didn't see Hawlucha for a second. My least favorite psychic Pokemon. I think it's gonna go to Malamar. I really do not like Malamar. My least favorite bug Pokemon. I genuinely don't really hate any of these. No, I lied. I didn't see Lokix. I keep thinking that I'm not being as mean as I am, but there are a bunch of ones that I hate in here. My least favorite, what is this? Rock Pokemon. My least favorite rock Pokemon. It's probably gonna go to Barbackle. I do not like it. My least favorite ghost Pokemon. Okay, this thing's name is Bramblegast, and that is probably my least favorite ghost Pokemon. We then move on to my least favorite dragon Pokemon, which, again, I'm not gonna do the legendaries. It feels kind of boring. Okay, I looked up its name, Druddigon. What a dumb name, too. That's probably my least favorite dragon Pokemon, but trust me, Baxcalibur was a strong second place. My least favorite dark Pokemon. It's between. This is a stacked category. Because you know there's Shiftry, there's Malamar, and there's a Alolan Persian. But I hate that thing's stupid face so much that it's gonna be a Alolan Persian. My least favorite Steel Pokemon. The fact that Magnemite is even in this category is blasphemous to me. But you know it had to for Gen 1. I think my least favorite Steel Pokemon is gonna go to Kling. Although that one sword was the closest. Actually, I actually think I'm gonna give it to Honedge. My least favorite. Get that thing out of my face. Wait a minute. Oh, I just realized Wigglytuff was in the same category. They lucked out because it would have been both of them. Okay, my least favorite starter. Let's be honest, Thwacky is like an abomination of a Pokemon, so let's not. You know what? I'm not bothering with this category. I don't care. Okay, least favorite legendary. That big-headed thing. You know no hate to, people with big heads. I would say I fit into that category. I love big-headed people. Just, I don't like that big-headed squirrel. Okay, my least favorite Gen 1 Pokemon is... It's Raticate. My least favorite Gen 2 Pokemon is... This one's kind of hard. I think it's gonna go to Gramble. My least favorite Gen 3 Pokemon. Oh boy, I don't really like. No, Shiftry. My least favorite Gen 4 Pokemon. Skuntank. It's hard. I almost went and picked Broccoli because I didn't see that Skuntank was right next to it. Oh boy, this is a stacked generation. It's Stunfisk. My least favorite Gen, what is it, 6 Pokemon? Um, it's like between Malamar and Honedge. And Holucha. Okay, I don't like this Pokemon, but I don't hate it. I need to lean into like, okay, what do I really hate? Okay, I need to switch my mind around. We're getting down to the wire here, so I need to lean in. What Pokemon do I hate that it exists? Alolan Burden. Okay, which Pokemon do I hate that it exists? We already have Stunfisk in there. We don't need to have it twice. Thwacky, I hate that name. Okay, which Pokemon do I hate that it exists? Okay, guys, the moment of truth has come. I have boiled down all of my least favorite Pokemon of all time. I mean, what a collection of flops. What a displeasure to lay my eyes on all, what is it, all 3 by 6, that's 18, 20, 21, all 21 of these Pokemon. What a disgusting collection of Pokemon that we have here. Okay, I have to go through and say which one it's not gonna be. It's not gonna be this. Stunfisk is in here twice, so I'll just say not this one. Clevable. No. Honedge, no. That thing, maybe. Maybe. This thing is so stupid. Guys, I think I have my answer. It's none other than frickin' Stunfisk. I really was not trying to, bury the lead here and let it be known too early on what my least favorite Pokemon of all time was. And trust me, it had some strong competitors. It was not without, strong competition with these four, because Pyroar and Lokix and Thwacky and even okay, guys, hold on. There's been a last minute change. I don't know, because I'm trying to think, okay, which Pokemon, if I could remove it from existence, would I do that with? This thing is so disgusting. Dang it. Is it Raticate or... Okay, all other Pokemon out of question. It's Raticate or Stunfisk. Raticate is genuinely so disgusting looking. I wish they can, share the title together. But if I had to remove one from existence... Lokix looks so stupid. Guys, it might be Eradicate. I don't know. I think I hate it a little more than I hate Stunfisk. Stunfisk is so stupid and I hate it, but I almost hate Eradicate more. I hate, if Stunfisk had its teeth out, or if it had teeth, because it doesn't look like it would, I think I'd be more grossed out. But looking at Eradicate's nasty snarl and its long, I don't know, nasty looking tail. I think that's gonna do it for. Okay, this is it. It's locked in. We're not changing. We're not changing the answer anymore. My least favorite Pokemon of all time is none other than Raticate. Now, I have no idea how long this Pokemon or this video is gonna be, but I have now finally determined what my least favorite Pokemon of all time is. Let me know what you think. You know, if one of your faves got mixed up in my hatred, you know, I apologize. I still respect you, and I hope we can see eye to eye on something else. But I doubt there's any Raticate fan that's really like upset that Raticate is like a Pokemon I would remove from existence. Well, let's not make a long video any longer. That is going to be it for this one, everyone. Thank you so much for watching, and in the meantime, take care of yourself.